Here we have a Shimano 1051 cassette paired with a Sram Apex derailleur. This derailleur is pushing 5 years old. I previously had this paired with a 10-50 Sunrace cassette, which I did a short on. You can check that out. And that shifted great. I did several multi-day bike packing trips with it, and I also did the Great Divide mountain bike route with it. Didn't really have any problems with that. I did eventually wear out the cassette because I didn't take care of my chain. And the reason I swapped this out to a 10-51 was because one of the mechanics I was talking to said that it would probably shift better because of the hyperglide technology on the cassette rather than the Sunrace. Although this is a SRAM chain and it is paired to a 42 tooth Apex crankset. If I was to go bike packing, I generally swap this out for an X crankset and go down to a 30 or 32 tooth chain ring, and I shorten the chain accordingly. You basically get a long cage if you buy a 1x with a SRAM Apex. So that is the derailleur I have. I don't think a 2x would work because that's probably a short to medium cage and won't have the capacity, although we're already exceeding the capacity of this one. Okay, so here we go. Go down one more. And this is an 11 speed. And we'll go back up. Surprisingly well. Now I've only done local rides in my local mountains, but at this point I've done quite a few of them, so I wouldn't really be fearful, I guess is the word I want to use, of using this on a bike packing trip. It feels pretty dependable. And with regards to chain slop, it's still pretty taut. Doesn't really feel much difference when it's at the lowest gear, the smallest gear I should say, versus feels almost identical. It seems, I don't think there's any slop in the. That feels a little tighter since the chain is so short at that point, but as you can see, there's still movement in the derailleur there. Yeah, so that's that. And like I said, if I was to go on a bike packing trip, I would swap out the chain ring, or in this case, the crankset, and go to a 30-tooth chain ring. But works pretty good. Okay, let's do that again.